the difference between stuffed like ravioli, layered like lasagna. They're different things. They're different. They're not the same. We got, I believe, if memory serves, the Chud Sun. It's not that hard. Oh, making ravioli. I think maybe I will. We gotta get groceries anyway. I'll get some ravioli ingredients when we get groceries back up in Cleveland. It'll be a good time. I gotta get the like cooking in now before school starts again, because then I'm working again. I have to. You can't see it, but I am returning the wave. I have to. Yeah, I'm contractually obligated. I am under contract. All right, we're off to the races. The classic Guilty Gear matchup of man who hit very hard versus character that can be in 5 places at once. Although I guess it's more accurate to say that Millia can somehow put like hitboxes in 5 places at once, but her hurt box is still only on like 1 pixel of the screen. Not quite to the same extent as Jet though. Very aggressive, very bold Volcanic Viper there. Gets caught out by WiseMysticTree. We go coast to coast. Good jump there on defense from Mooni. And so far, it's a relatively Mooni round. I think this will send us, it'll send us, no, just barely dropped. It was about to send us through. Mooni. Mooni is surprised as I am, it looks like. Round 1 goes pretty quickly to Quiznos Mooni. You would expect rounds that go to Mooni to go relatively quickly, considering that it's soul damage and Millia health, but I digress. You keep the corner? You get the throw, you keep the corner. Trying, it looks like there at least, to get Wise to bite on something. Expecting another throw, not getting it though. Does get the bite on that burst. And we're up 1-0 for Quiznos Mooni. For those of you who are keeping up with Loser's Bracket, Zeal defeated Flare Star, currently fighting There Goes My Sanity. Duya defeated Mangocopter, slated to fight Pazza. With the burst out of Millia, the Deku Tree himself gets the offense, gets the corner, gets to set up the blender without a care in the world. No hard knockdown off of the wall break. It's not that hard, it is annoying. Ooh, it's annoying. The ravioli. Well, yeah. We can cross that bridge when we come to it. No hard knockdown off that wall break is unfortunate. Right, obviously you would have liked, you had $100. You would have liked to have seen the continuation of the Oki there. I don't know, maybe the Oki for Millia, even off that kind of knockdown, just with the spacing, isn't that good. I am not a Millia player, so I can't speak decisively to that. Although if you really wanted to blow $100, you could probably use RC to get more or less whatever Oki you wanted. Would be my guess. We're not going to go coast to coast. Not quite. We're just very far up and down, though. We're just kind of like going coast to coast when you think about it. This should bring us into the corner. Looks like a drop at the very end there, but not one you can get punished off of. And it is pretty much just a series of Wise finding openings. Not huge openings, but just finding opening after opening, and eventually it does add up. It does add up. Nice bait there with the Capella, baiting out an anti-air, getting the punish. Wise, you're content to just represent an aerial option, not commit to anything, look for weaknesses. Mooni eventually finding an opportunity for pressure herself here, and that soul far slash. I tell you what. All right. Repeatedly there, representing an aerial approach, not doing it though, coming in on the ground, does get caught anyway. And, I mean, Drake, where is Millia's health bar? We're up 2-0 for Mooni. Tighter game though, closer game. So, the good adaptations are being made on the part of the Deku Tree. The WiseMysticTree, Mr. Tree himself. Voted #1 most trustworthy player in Columbus. Which, I mean, come on. I mean, come on. You can't dispute this. Ooh. Does it kind of stagger? Because I'm not quite staggered. I feel like staggered implies less of a delay than that. A very good delay pressure either way, but I'm going to argue the semantics of whether it's stagger pressure or not. It shimmies, if anything. Just shimmying in front of Soul while the H disc goes. No burst there. Tries to get a bite, or at least fishes for once, to see, you know, if one happens, I guess. Not necessarily married to the idea of baiting out the burst there. You would have liked to have gotten it, but it'd be a very bold burst. Slightly more conservative burst here. Significantly more conservative burst here. You've got a lot more health. You're trying to prevent Millia from getting ahead of steam going. Millia gets the steam anyway, though. We're going to go through the wall. No hard knockdown means we're going back to neutral. Not that neutral is an easy place to be against Millia Rage. Good block on that RC and the overhead, though. And mooni desperately looking for some way to get a word in edgewise. WiseMysticTree not having it. That should be... That is a game for Mr. Tree. The game for all you Arbor enthusiasts out there. All you plant enjoyers in the chat. An almost immediate burst out of mooni once again. This time mooni finding purchase though, finding pressure. Forces a burst out of Wise. And a lack. I mean, it would definitely, I mean, you obviously can't be reckless with the approaches. Finding mooni repeatedly though, kind of taking some space. Maybe predicting, maybe just guessing that Wise is gonna shimmy around in the air a bit, you know, represent the option to do something really aggressive and then just kind of land. mooni just kind of taking that space, getting Wise into a position where he's got to block something. I mean, it's, you know, you don't want to do that. If you're Millia, you don't want to be playing defense, because then your advantage in neutral and on offense are both neutralized. Flex shield there gets mooni out of the blender. 2S catches Wise. Gunflame catches Wise. Wise getting the fuck out of there. The two simultaneous RCs. I legitimately, so much happened there that my mind kind of compartmentalized it. The point is that Millia got hit. And that is, yes, that will be it. mooni taking the set 3-1 over WiseMysticTree, moving on to winners final.